We can't hear you. Can you speak up?
Hello, we are with you.
Yes, the presentation.
With profound respect, my Lord, S.A. Ibrahim, appearing for the prosecution.
Yes.
Our Lordship. D.I. Ndahi with I.M. Ale for the defendant.
Yes, my Lord. Defendants are in
Any
court.
counsel writing brief for the nominal complainant?
No counsel, my Lord.
Okay. Then
No,
go ahead.
Yes, my Lord. Defendants are in court and they all speak Hausa language, my Lord.
Okay, yes.
Yes, my Lord, we can't see the defendants. My Lord, this matter was adjourned to today for continuation of hearing, and we are ready with one witness, PW3, subject to the court convenience.
Yes.
My Lord, we are equally ready to proceed.
Okay, go ahead, that counsel.
Yes, my Lord.
Yes, my Lord. PW3 is in court and he is ready to be affirmed. But first of all, let me affirm myself. I, Mustafa Abana, do solemnly affirm to interpret court proceedings from English to Hausa and vice versa to the best of my ability, so help me God. Whatever I say, you can say it after me. If I say I, then you can mention your name. Raise up your right hand. I,
Inspector Moses Gausa,
do solemnly affirm
do solemnly affirm
to state that the evidence I shall give in this case, in this court, shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Yes, my Lord, PW3 has been duly affirmed. He is male, adult, and Christian.
Okay, thank you.
Yes. Yes. Once again, tell this honorable court your names.
My names are Inspector Moses Gausa.
Inspector Moses.
Gausa. Gausa is G-A-U-S-A.
Yes.
Where do you live?
I live at T Junction area, Portisco.
You live
at T Junction area, Portisco.
Yes.
What is your occupation?
I'm a police officer attached to the Divisional Police Headquarters, Portisco.
Yes.
Yes. What are your schedule of duties?
I'm an investigation police officer.
Yes.
Yes. How old are you?
I'm 37 years old.
For how long have you been in the service?
I'm in the service for 18 years now.
Defense counsel, can you hear him?
Yes, my lord, we can hear him.
Okay, go ahead then.
Yes. Take a look at the defendants behind the defense counsel. Do you know them?
Yes, I know them.
How do you know them?
I know them on the 9th October 2020, while I was on duty at the police station. A case of adulterated.
Just a minute, counsel, you ought to tell the witness that I'm writing.
Yes, my lord. A bit by bit.
You said you know the defendants on the 9th November 2020?
October.
October.
Yes.
Yes.
While I was on duty at the police station as an IPO.
It's okay. Okay, cast your mind back that to the 9 October 2020. Tell this honorable court what happened in respect of this case.
My lord, at the said date and time, I was on duty at the police station.
Yes.
A case of adulterated Amasco engine oil was reported at the police station.
Yes.
By one Musa Haladu Idris, a liaison officer of Amasco Company.
Yes.
Which I was detailed to investigate.
Yes.
My lord, in the course of investigation, we arrested Dayabu Musa. Dayabu Saidu, my lord.
Yes.
Which lead us to the arrest of Malam Baboyo Mebatumai. And I recorded their statement under question in English language and translated to them in Hausa language. They understood and signed. My lord, in the course of investigation, we were able to recover 8 gallons containing 1 liter of adulterated Amasco engine oil.
A bit by bit. My lord is recording. A bit.
One liter.
1 liter of adulterated Amasco engine oil. And we also went to the house of Malam Baboyo mai bakin mai. Where we recover some empty gallons of Amasco engine oil, corn engine oil,
Just a minute. Amasco engine oil.
empty gallons of Amasco engine oil,
Yes.
and empty gallons of corn oil.
Corn oil.
And yes, corn oil,
Yes.
and some jerry cans containing adulterated engine oils.
Yes.
We also recover a scissors, which Malam Babu Bakima says is using it to seal the engine oil.
Yes. From what are your actions during investigation and findings? What are your actions and findings?
Just a minute. Let me. Yes.
My Lord, I visited the scene of crime. I also took the suspects before my DPO for interview, which they confessed to the allegation made against them.
Which they confess.
To the allegation made against them. And my DPO letter directed me to transfer the case to State CID Damaturu for further investigation.
Yes. You are inspector by rank. Tell this honorable court, before you are a sergeant, when were you promoted?
I was promoted in the year 2021.
Thank you, my lords. That's all for this witness.
My Lord, we have some few cross-examination questions to the witness, subject to your convenience.
Go ahead, counsel.
Thank you. Inspector.
Yes, sir.
You will believe with me that you are the sole IPO who investigated this matter. Am I right?
I did not hear you.
You are the only IPO who investigated this case. Am I right?
No, I'm not the only one.
Thank you.
Yes.
So you only recover the items you mentioned as part of your investigation in respect to this case. Am I right?
Yes.
He only recovered the items.
He mentioned from the defendant in respect to his investigation in respect to this case, and he says yes. Inspector,
Sir.
you also believe with me that it is not an offense to keep the used gallon of any engine oil after use in our homes. Am I right?
Pardon? You said?
You will believe with me that it is not an offense to keep an empty gallon of any engine oil product we bought after use. Am I right?
Yes.
Can you please tell this honorable court your highest qualification, if any?
NC.
In what?
In building technology.
Thank you. As a police IPO, have you underwent a course on forensic analyst?
No.
Inspector,
Sir.
I'm right to say that you are suspecting the defendant to have adulterated the engine oil. Am I right?
Yes.
Inspector, sir.
Yes, sir.
Please, if you know, tell the court the ingredient used to produce Amasco engine oil. If you know, say yes, I know. If no, I don't know.
I don't know.
Thank you. Apart from Amasco, do you also know the ingredient of producing any other engine oil to the best of your knowledge?
I don't know.
Thank you. My Lord, we are grateful. That's all for this witness.
Any re-examination?
No re-examination, my lord.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, we are humbly applying for an adjournment to enable us produce another witness for his testimony. We are suggesting first week of July, subject to the court convenience. Any date, subject
Lord,
to the court.
before we take a date, my Lord, we are applying if there are any document the prosecution intend to tender, because we only have the copy of the charge sheet without any attachment thereto. So in order not to be wasting the time of the court for any unnecessary adjournment and objections, we are applying that we should be furnished with any other, either their statement or any other document to our disposal, because at now We only have no proof of evidence, but only the charge sheet for all of the defendants. That is our application. Thank you.
And also, your application is applying that you be obliged with proof of evidence.
Yes, my lord, if they intend to tender any document in the future sittings. Because most of our sitting is virtual and we don't have anything, so that will not be wasting your time. 5th July. First, 4th, first week. Okay, any date at best. That's about the report.
Yes, prosecuting counsel. Any response?
Yes, my lord. We will oblige him with all the necessary documents in respect of this case before the next adjourned date.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes, we were applying earlier for a date in July, first week.
Yes, my lord.
Mustafa, what date? Quickly. 5th July, council.
My
Yes,
lord, we
July.
are at the court discretion.
Sorry?
We are left it at the court's discretion, the date.
Okay.
Yes, my lord, on 5th July, we have one matter.
It's convenient.
We have two. We have FRN Adamunuhu, we have FRN Mohammed Abubakar, review of facts.
Yes, my lord. There are two matters on that very day.
Okay. No problem. This case was called the application by the defendant counsel to be obliged with proof of evidence. It's hereby granted. The proof of evidence should have been forwarded to defense counsel well before now. The matter is hereby adjourned on the concurrence of counsel to the 6th day of July, 2022 for continuation of trial. The defendants are to continue to enjoy their bail till the next adjourned date.
Now, the court please. We are much grateful.
Welcome.
Between the Federal Republic of Nigeria and Madam Babayo and Gayemu Seidu.
Representation.
With profound respect, my lord, S.A. Ibrahim, appearing for the prosecution.
With humility and respect, my lord, D.I. Ilahi with I.M. Ale for the defendant.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. Both the defendants are in court and both of them speaks Hausa language.
Yes, my lord. This matter was adjourned to today for continuation of hearing. We are ready with one witness, PW3, subject to the court convenience.
My lord, we are equally ready as well.
Okay, go ahead, counsel.
Yes, my lord. PW3 is in witness box and he is already on oath to continue giving his testimony, my lord. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Once again, tell this honorable court your names.
My name is Inspector Moses Gausa.
Yes.
Where do you live?
I live at T Junction area, Baptiste.
How old are you?
I'm 37 years old.
For how long have you been in the service?
For 18 years now.
Where do you serve?
I serve at the Divisional Police Headquarters, Fortisco.
What are your schedule of duties?
I'm an investigating police officer.
Take a look at the dependents. Do you know them? We can't see the dependents, my lord.
Can they come forward a bit? Can you see the defense counsel?
Yes, we can see them. Yes, my lord.
Okay.
Take a look at them. Do you know them?
Yes, I know them.
How do you know them?
I know them on the 9th October 2020.
Yes.
Yes. Cast your mind back to the 9th October 2020. Tell this honorable court what happened in respect of this case.
My lord, at the said date and time, I was on duty at the police station.
Yes.
A case of adulterated Amasco engine oil was reported at the police station by one Musa Aladu Idris, a liaison officer of Amasco Engine Oil Company. Which I was detailed to investigate.
Yes.
Yeah. Go ahead.
In the course of investigation, my lord, we arrested and recovered 8 gallons of 1 liter Amasco engine oil in his adulterated Amasco engine oil in his possession. And
Just
also
a minute, just hold on. You said the case of adulterated of Amasco engine oil was reported at the police station?
Yes.
Yes.
By one Musa Haladu Idris.
Yes.
Which I was detailed to investigate.
Yes.
In the course of investigation, we arrested one Dayabu Saidu, male. And we were able to recover 8 gallons of 1 liter adulterated Amasco engine oil in his possession. Which also lead to the arrest of one Malam Baboyome Bakimai. And we also recovered some empty gallons of Amasco engine oil, corn oil in his possession. And we also recovered a scissors, which he confessed that he is using it to seal the gallons of engine oil. My lord, I recorded a cautionary statement from both the 2 accused persons. And they confessed to the allegation made against them. I then took them before my DPO for interview. Which they also confessed in his presence to the allegation made against them. And my DPO later directed that I should transfer the case to State CID Damaturu for further investigation, which I do.
Yes. Before you tell this honorable court when you are promoted.
I was promoted in the year 2021.
From which rank to which rank?
From sergeant rank to inspector.
Yes. When did you transfer the case to State CID?
I transferred the case to State CID on the 10th October 2020. That is the next day to the arrest.
What of the exhibits?
I also transfer the exhibit along with the suspect to State CID Damaturu.
That's all for this witness, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
We have some cross-examinations to PW3, subject to your convenience.
Go ahead, counsel.
Thank you. Inspector,
Sir,
how many days does the defendant spend in your custody before you transfer them to the state CID?
you say how many?
Days the defendant were kept in your custody before transferring them to the state CID?
We arrest them on the 9th October.
Just a minute. I need to, just give me, I'm trying to record your question first. Your answer?
We arrest them on 9 October and we transfer them on the 10th October to State CID.
Inspector,
Sir,
you believe with me that the 5 defendants were not arrested on the same day?
yes.
Tell the court how many days interval between each of the defendants you arrested them?
I only made arrest of.
Just a minute. Just give me a minute to record the question. Your question was, tell the court how many days interval before
Yes,
each of the defendants was arrested.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, yes.
I only took part of the arrest of 2. That is Malam Babu Mebakimai and the Yabu Saidu. The other ones were arrested at the State CID.
If I get you right, you said you only took part in the arrest of the Yabu Saidu and who?
Malam Babu Mebakimai.
All right. So now, tell the court if you know the arrest days interval between the arrest of Malam Babu Mebakimai and the Yabu Saidu with the other co-defendants, if you know the days interval between their arrests. Inspector,
Sir,
did you get me?
you say,
Now tell the court the interval between the arrest of Dayebu and Baboy Mabakime with the other co-defendant. How many days interval, if you know?
I say I don't know.
Thank you.
Yes.
The next question, having not known when the other co-defendants were arrested, you don't know anything in regards to their case?
Yes.
You understand the question?
He has given us the answer now. It's
Reframe your question.
for 18
Cancel.
years experience.
Your question, cancel.
He has gotten me. Thank you.
Haven't not known when the others were arrested.
He may not know anything in regards to their matter. He says yes.
Answer now. You get the question. PW3.
Yes.
Do you know? Do you get the question?
Yes, I get the question.
Yeah, you answer.
He has answered. Oh.
Abi, did you answer?
I think I answered this question.
Okay.
He has answered it. The next question. You have an NC in building, am I right?
Yes.
And you have never went for forensic analyst course as an IPO?
Yes.
You are suspecting the defendant to have adulterated a Moscow engine oil, am I right?
Yes.
Hello, should you continue?
Yes, continue.
All right. To the best of your knowledge, do you know the ingredient of producing a Moscow engine oil?
No.
You also believe with me that it is not an offense under the Nigerian law to keep a used gallon of any engine oil product in our homes.
Yes.
My Lord, I don't know whether the court has gotten this.
Yes, I've recorded you.
All right, thank you. My last question. Inspector.
Sir.
You are not the only IPO who investigated this matter, am I right?
Yes.
And that's all for PW3. Thank you for the audience.
Yes.
Yes, my lord. No any re-examination. We humbly apply for PW3 to be discharged.
Application granted.
Yes, my lord. In view of that, my lord, we are humbly applying for an adjournment. We are suggesting the same date for the sister case in 6 July 2022, subject to the court convenience.
My Lord, the date is convenient, 5th June.
No, it is 6th. Council is 6th.
Okay, it's not 5th?
Not 5th, 6th. 6 July.
Okay, we took 5th.
The earlier case was 6 July.
Okay,
because we have other cases for 5th.
Okay, we have put 5th before. Thank you for the amendment. 6/2 is convenient.
Okay.
Shida ne ga watan gobe. My lord, the date is convenient.
Okay, I'm trying to print out the proceedings.
Okay.
Yeah, the court please.
This matter is hereby adjourned on the concurrence of council to the 6th day of July 2022 for continuation of trial. The defendants are to continue to enjoy the bail granted them by this honorable court.
Yes, the court please. Thank you. We are much grateful.
Definitely
Watan jibi.
The third case has just been called. I hope you had the court register as he was calling out the case.
Yes, we have heard him about the voice is shaking.
Do you want him to repeat?
Yeah, it's in order, my lord. It's in order. I can see the dependents from here.
Yes, my lord, but we don't know Musa Daladi, right?
Yes, Musa Daladi, Federal Republic of Nigeria,
Musa Daladi.
complainant and first defendant Malam Babayo Maibakimai, second defendant Musa Daladi.
Thank you, my lord.
The presentation.
With profound respect, my lord S.A. Ibrahim, appearing for the prosecution.
With humility and respect to her lordship, my lord, I'm D.I. Indahi with I.M. Hale for all the defendants. May it please the court.
Yes, my lord, the defendants are in court and the both of them speaks Hausa language, my lord. Thank you.
Yes, my lord, this matter was adjourned to today for continuation of hearing. We are ready with one witness, subject to the court convenience.
We are equally ready as well, my lord.
Yes, my lord, PW3 is in court and he is already on oath to continue with his testimony. Thank you, my lord.
Yes.
Once again, tell this honorable court your names.
My names are Inspector Moses Gausa.
Where do you live?
I live at T Junction area, Portisco.
How old are you?
I'm 37 years old.
How long have you been in the service?
For 18 years now.
You are attached to where?
I'm a police officer attached to Divisional Police Headquarters, Portisco.
Take a look at the defendants, whether you know them.
Yes, I know.
How do you know them?
I know them on the 9th October 2020 while I was on duty at the police station.
What are your schedule of duties?
Investigating police officer.
Cast your mind back to the 9 October 2020. Tell this honorable court what happened.
On the said date, I was on duty at the police station. A case of adulterated Amasco engine oil was reported at the police station by one Musa Haladu Idris, a liaison officer of Amasco Engine Oil Company, which I was detailed to investigate. In the course of investigation, I was able to arrest one Malam Babu Mebakimwe and we recovered some empty gallons of Amasco engine oil, corn oil in his possession, and some jerrycans, empty jerrycans. We also recovered a scissors, which he confessed that he is using it to seal the engine oil. I recorded a cautionary statement from Malam Babu Mebakimwe, and he confessed to the allegation made against him. I then took him before my DPO for interview. Which he equally confessed to the allegation made against him before my DPO. And I was later directed to transfer the case to State CID Damaturu for further investigation.
Tell this honorable court when you are promoted.
I was promoted in the year 2021 from sergeant rank to inspector.
That's all for this witness, my lord.
My lord, we have some cross-examination questions to PW3.
Okay. Yes, go ahead.
Thank you. Inspector,
Sir,
you just mentioned that you have not partaken in the investigation and arrest of Musa Laladi. Am I right?
yes.
And to the best of your knowledge, as an IPO, you are only suspecting the said engine oil to be adulterated. Am I right?
Yes.
I'm also right to say that you are not a licensed forensic analyst. Am I right?
Yes.
Please confirm to the court, is it an offense to be selling engine oil in Nigeria?
Pardon?
Is it an offense to sell engine oil in Nigeria?
It's not an offense.
Thank you. It is also not an offense to keep a used empty engine oil gallon at our homes.
Yes.
You also believe with me that your investigation in respect to this case is not final. That's why you forwarded it to the CID. Am I right?
Yes.
My lord, that's all for PW3.
Yes.
Yes, my lord, we humbly apply, no any re-examination.
Okay.
And we humbly apply that PW3 to be discharged.
Application granted.
Thank you, my lord. And we are humbly applying for a short adjournment. We are suggesting the same date as in the sister case.
Defense counsel.
My lord, the date is convenient too. Thank you.
This matter is hereby adjourned. The concurrence of counsel to the 6th day of July, 2022 for continuation of trial. The defendants are to continue to enjoy the bail granted them by this honorable court till the next adjourned date.
As the court pleases, we are much grateful.
Republic of Nigeria and Madam Babaya Mayote and Kawa Ibrahim Yahaya.
Yes, my lord, the defendants are in court and they all speak Hausa language.
The next case is the Federal Republic of Nigeria versus one Malam Babayo Maibekimai and the second defendant, Kawa Ibrahim Yahya. Counsel. Did he hear that?
Yes, my lord. He has
Okay.
taken to his post.
Okay. Yes, go ahead, Malam Mustafa.
Yes, my lord. The defendants are in court and both of them speaks Hausa language, my lord.
Yeah, thank you.
With profound respect, my lord, S.A. Ibrahim, appearing for the prosecution.
May it please lordship, D.I. Indahi with I.M. Halle for the defendants.
My lord, this matter was adjourned to today for continuation of hearing, and we are ready with one witness, PW3, subject to the court convenience.
We are also ready, my lord.
Yes, my lord. PW3 is in court and he is already in court to continue with his testimony in respect of this case. Thank you, my lord.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes.
Once again, tell this honorable court your name.
My names are Inspector Moses Gausa.
Where do you live?
I live at T Junction area, Potiskum.
How old are you?
I'm 37 years old.
Where do you work?
I work at Divisional Police Headquarters, Potiskum,
For how long have you been in the service?
for 18 years now.
What are your schedule of duties?
I'm an police officer.
Take a look at the dependents, whether you know them.
Yes, I know them.
How do you know them?
I know them on the 9th October 2020.
Okay, cast your mind back to the 9th October 2020. Tell this honorable court what happened.
At the said date, my lord, I was on duty at the police station. A case of adulterated Amasco engine oil was reported at the police station by one Musa Aladu Idris, a liaison officer of Amasco company, which I was detailed to investigate. In the course of investigation, I was able to arrest Malam Babayo Maibekimai to the police station. I recorded a cautionary statement from him. I later visited his house where we recovered some gallons of Amasco engine oil, corn oil, and some empty jerry cans. We also recovered a scissors, which he confessed that he is using it to seal the engine oils. I later took him before my DPO for interview, which he confessed to the allegation made against him. And my DPO later directed that the case should be transferred to State CID Damaturu for further investigation, which I do.
Yes, from that, what happened?
I transfer the case to State CID Damaturu.
Okay, tell this honorable court when you are promoted.
I was promoted in the year 2021 from sergeant rank to inspector.
That's all for him, my lord. Thank you, ma'am.
My lord, we have some cross-examinations to PW3.
Yes, go ahead, counsel.
Thank you. Inspector,
Sir,
please, may we know, where are you from?
from Portisco?
A native of Portisco?
No, I'm from Taraba State.
All right. You have confirmed that you have not partaken in the investigation and arrest of Kawuwa Ibrahim Yahya, am I right?
Yes.
And I'm also right to say you are not a licensed forensic analyst.
Yes.
I'm equally also right to say that you are suspecting the defendant to have adulterated the said engine oil.
Yes.
Do you know the ingredient of producing a Moscow engine oil?
No.
I'm also right to say that having not known the ingredients of producing a Moscow engine oil and also not being a forensic analyst, you might not know the difference between original Amasco and the fake adulterated engine oil. Am I right?
Yes.
Hello, that's all for PW3. Thank you.
No any re-examination, my lord. And in view of that, my lord, we are humbly applying for a short date to enable us produce another witness and also PW3 to be discharged. We are equally suggesting the same date for the sister case. Thank you, my lord.
My lord, the date too is convenient, subject to your convenience too.
This matter is hereby adjourned on the concurrence of council to the 6th day of July, 2022 for continuation of trial. The defendants are to continue to enjoy the bail granted them by this honorable court to the next adjourned date.
Thank you, my lord. We are much grateful.
I think for today, that's the cases we have for today.
Yes, my lord.
Okay.
And my lord, on the next agenda, we are coming physical so that to
Your
tender.
application?
No, to tender. No, we are coming physical, not virtual proceedings, my lord.
Your application?
Is that on the next agenda, we are
You
coming
apply
on physical.
properly, you start from the beginning, council, you apply properly.
Yes,
You
my
have
lord.
just adjourned the matter, you did not say that, and you're not, yes, your application is?
Yes, my lord, on the next agenda, we are suggesting that we should come physical sitting so that we
Okay,
tender some documents.
okay. Defense counsel?
My lord, I don't think that we have been given the earlier document we requested earlier on. By now, we should know if there are not any other objection, we can take either of the sittings, be it virtual or the physical. But now, I think we can go physical, having not seen the document by now. I don't mean that
Okay.
we have seen it, we can join mine and say we have not any objection, we can go even virtual. But since
Yes, my
we
lord,
have
we
not
can
set
sit
our hands on it.
If we can agree, my lord, I can give him all the necessary documents before that date. We can equally continue with the virtual proceedings. We are equally.
Based on the guidelines, the COVID-19 guidelines for virtual sitting, you agree amongst yourself, then you let the court know. So
Yes.
it's not something that I can impose on council. So whichever, if it's traditional or virtual.
As the court pleases.
But for now, my lord, let's go for tradition for the next sitting, since we cannot.
Okay, so for the next sitting for 6th of July, it's going to be the traditional method. Okay. Thank you, gentlemen. That is it for today. Erase. Thank you.
You're welcome.